Johnson's Pond in Coventry was purchased in 2020. The new owners are at odds with the town over maintenance of the pond's dam.
Now people who live around the pond are worried about how this fight could affect their property value. 12
News reporter Anita Buffoni has now learned state lawmakers may step in if there is not a resolution between both parties. She joins us with the developing details.
Johnson's Pond in Coventry was recently sold for $1.7 million, catching many residents in that area off guard. The pond's new owner tells me their dispute with the town of Coventry isn't malicious, but some property owners disagree. It may be frozen for now, but for the hundreds of people who live around Johnson's Pond in Coventry, it's the lifeline of their community. In the summer, the water that makes up the 659-acre pond is filled with swimmers, jet skis, and boaters enjoying its beauty. But after its water flow rights and dam were sold in 2020, residents are concerned for its future.
If there are fees associated with using this pond can relate to lower property values. Residents are very concerned about that fact.
Every year in the winter, the pond's water levels are lowered to allow for area maintenance. But now, Social Holdings LLC, the new owners of the pond, say the water level may need to remain low come springtime over concerns of the dam. Social Holdings is taking the town of Coventry to court, claiming the town has not held up their half of the bargain, which is maintaining the dam. The latest dam safety report found the structure to be in fair condition, but needing some repair. Owner Doug Sosha explained they are liable if the dam fails. He declined to go on camera, but Sosha said they aren't holding the water hostage. It's a matter of dam safety, adding everyone wants to enjoy the pond while we take the risk, and that's not fair. We are not doing anything malicious. DEM, which inspects dams in the state, would step in and order the owner of the dam to make repairs to ensure safety, or if a dam was in danger of failing. The agency says the structure is currently not in a bad enough condition to do so. Social Holdings wants a new lease with the town, upping the annual fee from nearly $50,000 per year to nearly $1.4 million annually. Property owners are worried that massive increase would be passed on to them.
This issue with Johnson's Pond, it extends beyond the shoreline.
The dispute has gotten the attention of Smith Hill. A Coventry lawmaker says the General Assembly will take action if both sides fail to come to terms.
We have options out there that we're going to look at closely to bring some sort of resolution on behalf of our constituents.
Now, Sosha tells me property owners should direct their frustration to the town. Coventry town officials wouldn't comment, citing the ongoing lawsuit. I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.